There is something very different about you now, and they do not know what to think about it. Were they the problem? Were they the problem? They're really in their head about it. They wonder if some bad influences were holding them back that caused them to fumble you. They try to make a fresh start. Whoever this is, they have gone to some kind of rehab or counseling or really done some kind of inner work, or at least tried to. They really did, and that's what's made them realize this. Something happened to wake them up. But they feel tied down now. You know who it is if it's for you. Spill Tea Oracle deck. Okay. Karmic lesson. Wow. Silent resentment, unspoken tensions, unfiltered truth. Doubts surface, bridging differences. They are dying to come in and tell you the truth about something. Like they want to scream it. And in their head they have rehearsed conversations with you. They want to talk about what they did to you. Like I said, they may be in some kind of 12-step program, recovery, rehab type of thing, or gotten back into some kind of spirituality, maybe church or something. Whatever it is, though, it's just something that's made them feel better. But they're having their own doubts because they're afraid this was a karmic lesson. They're afraid they're going to go through life like this. Like, I'm really getting a sense of deep fear from someone because they're afraid people aren't telling them the truth about themselves. They're afraid they're going through life with people just being afraid to tell them the truth. Were they the problem? Were they holding you back? What happened here? You're looking so good or sounding so good or something, but it's been like massive, major glow up. Coinciding with all this inner work they're doing or whatever. If it's not inner work, it's just something where it could just be they're naturally growing up. But I'm telling you, the energy coming to me is someone who really wants to change. Now, I'm not trying to say that that means they've completely changed, but they're on the road to it. Dust it off. Whoa. Jackpot. Running. Always partying. Shine. Okay. This always partying really refers to the past. They feel like now, if you were to really dust it off, dust off the memories, dust off the past, give them a fresh start, you wouldn't be running. Give them a chance to shine because you shine. They believe that you would realize you hit the jackpot together, but in the past there was this always partying, or it doesn't have to be this literal. It could just be a symbol of something else, but they wonder now what was going on here. Like, they're really having some doubts about themselves, questioning themselves. They're going through a lot right now, like making lists, journaling. It would really probably surprise you. I'm telling you. You might even laugh because this might not seem like the journaling type. It might even be somebody who's like way older, because it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be this was a grandparent for some of you. It's weird. Grandparent, some kind of older relative, or it could be way younger, or could have been at really age. Anything is irrelevant. But they feel like now, okay, look, mixed signals, pushing boundaries. Oh, okay. Okay. They feel like they could come in for some kind of new relationship, and maybe they've tried, but you've given them mixed signals every time they've tried to approach you. It's like they're afraid that you see it as them pushing boundaries, but they really don't want it to be seen that way at all. That was never their intention. They're just trying to get back in somehow, but they think maybe it's just too late. You may have completely blocked them, like there's just no hope. They would give anything just to have one last conversation with you. Even if it's a last conversation. Just to have some kind of closure. And it could be that they want to apologize. I know it seems far-fetched, but I also know some of you that are laughing at this, it's going to happen in the next couple weeks or whatever. And you're going to be like, what? I never knew that person even had feelings. Like, this is someone who suddenly has dug deep for their feelings. And if they're not apologizing because of a 12-step thing, it's because they really want to. I'm telling you, that is the energy coming through. This is someone who wants to change. And you know what else is they might want your help in that. Like they want to ask your advice. I'm telling you, I'm getting a whole new energy here. A lot of people are going through a spiritual awakening. It could be that. That's a really big part of it. Uncovered truth. Uncovered evidence will change your view on things. It's already changed their view on things. They found something. They've learned something that makes them really feel bad about something they did to you. Just so you know. They know they did something now. Now, they might not know everything they did, but this is a big step for this person. You were a part of their awakening, part of their path, you know? Everything happens for a reason. Even this. Everything. Path unknown, loyal or not. That's what I'm saying about they want to know, is it okay to even come in? Do you have a past together? Can they rely on you for anything? Were you loyal? Oh, you know what else? They want to know if you've kept their secrets. Even if you haven't, even if you haven't, they wouldn't even really be upset about it at this point because they feel like they deserve it. They just want to know. Because it's made them that has made them want you back. Like, honestly, I believe you have been. Even if things went south between you and you haven't spoken or whatever, you were loyal. You kept your word on something. And they're very impressed with that. They are really touched by that. They have seen a side of you. Like, gosh. Like, there's just so many things that you could have done or said. And they know that now. They know that you took the high road in a lot of situations, that you are not the person that they thought. They were really focused on themselves also when this was going on, whenever you knew them. Very focused on themselves. And they know that now. You told them that. But they definitely see that now in themselves. I'm telling you. You will only be alone if you want to be. Pretending not to care. Red flags everywhere. Emotional exhaustion. This is about their fear. Gosh. You will only be alone if you want to be. That's them wanting to come back in. But they also don't want to be triggered. That's why they would pretend not to care. Like if they talk to you, they may downplay their feelings. They just really don't want to fall back into some bad habits. They're afraid you still see them this way. They're also, you know what? This also applies to you. They're afraid that you're pretending not to care, that they've changed. Do you care on some level? That's what they want to know. Do you care? They may have tried to reach out to you. They may be wondering why they haven't heard back from you, but they want you to know that they realize they did something. They know they were the red flag. It's been hard to deal with. Let's just send energetic protection to this person as well. I'm just getting that they need this. Just a gold light of protection. Because they're listening to a lot of people right now that they maybe shouldn't listen to. They actually have some bad influences around them. Like people who want to get them back into an old lifestyle. And they don't want that. They want to do better. But they also feel held back. And I'm sorry if this is you I'm talking to. And also, and parts of this reading may resonate in different ways. The whole reading doesn't have to resonate. I've been getting that download a lot. It's like I'm telling a story here. And, you know, just like you watch any movie, TV show, you're going to see parts of yourself, things that resonate, things that don't, things that make you think about your life, things that don't. And that's really all anything is that you see. They're afraid that you will never, ever give them another chance, that they just fumbled forever. They would just like one closure conversation, but they will be holding a lot back. Just know that. And emotions could come right back. Just know that. Good or bad could come right back. Because this did become very emotionally exhausting. Whatever happened here. A couple more cards from Spill the Tea. Unspoken desires, public exposure. Okay, this is about the loyalty, about the things that you haven't told people, because you might even know things that you could have made money with. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, now I'm looking at that. All this gold coin right here. You could have gone public with something or any number of things. But you have possibly, maybe not everybody, information that could have been exposed for your own gain, and you didn't do that. Wow. They're just very impressed with you. It's like, not only did you glow up, not only are you looking really good and just way better than they ever expected, but you're loyal. You're the one. I mean, really, they're having that moment right now. But what do you need to focus on? Because there's still a lot of work this person needs to do. And please don't reach out to them. Let them reach out to you, okay? Your strength intimidates people. Your intuition is strong. What 2 things about strength? You're a magnet for abundance. Ask for what you want. Accept what you cannot change. You need to accept how powerful you are, how strong you are. You may not see yourself that way, but this person really has you on a pedestal. You need to really maybe see yourself through this person's eyes. If you end up talking to them, focus on that. This person possibly has a much higher opinion of you than you realize, and a higher opinion of you than you do. And that might shock you. Maybe not. Go with your intuition. They see you as very intuitive, very spiritual, someone that really shaped them, shaped their world. I just got that. Ask for what you want. Like, be honest in this conversation if you talk to them. And even if you're just talking to them energetically through prayer or whatever, ask for what you want, okay? Don't be afraid to let yourself imagine what you want. And don't settle for less, okay? Don't let this person overrun your boundaries, but if you do let them in, don't settle for less, okay? You are kind no matter what. Because you know what? It's going to be hard for some of you if you do talk to them, or even thinking about them could trigger you. I know, and they understand that. That's the whole thing. This doesn't have to resonate for you, but I'm really getting an energy. I'm just going with what I'm getting, okay? And I don't know why I feel like arguing so much with comments that aren't even there yet. Don't let me manifest those into existence, but I can just already feel some people, they want to make a reading fit for them, and people say all this mean stuff sometimes, like, that's not what they did, da, da, da. And it's like, oh, wow. That's why I hate doing this sometimes. That's why I don't look at the comments, because I hate it when I've triggered somebody like that, because that's not the energy I want to really provoke or evoke. But at the same time, sometimes we have to go through that to be cleansed. The light can't exist without the darkness. It can't all be happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. But so maybe just release that trigger and keep going, but don't dwell on it. But this reading is really for somebody who this person wants to change. And I know they may trigger you, but be kind. Do not repay evil for evil, but repay evil with good. Because they still might say and do some stupid things that might trigger you. Because this might go back to a place in time where you really just don't want to go back. And I understand. They don't either. But don't be afraid to be honest, but also be kind, okay? And know that you're intimidating to this person. You really are. You are kind. Oh, I'm going to end with this, actually. How about this? You are a magnet for abundance. Your intuition is strong. You are kind. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.